Yep, we share the points with Bolton tonight. What were your thoughts on tonight's game?
Yeah, I think the score was a fair result. If you look at the game, yeah, you start with good intensity. I think you start in the game and try to go forward as quick as you can from kickoff. You know, we spoke about how to play. Sometimes, okay, making the choice and playing that ball a bit quicker to the front man instead of playing out the back. Sometimes you see against these sides as well that it's not easy to keep up that ball because they're very strong, of course. You know, so it's difficult to hold up that ball. But then at least if you're not winning the first one, then you need to win the second one. So the players were trying to work hard to do that. You know, and eventually, well, in the first half, it gave us a goal and 1-0 up, and then unfortunately we concede from just before half time, and that's always a pity because in the second half you want to try, and hopefully score again that goal. But in how they played as well, they're playing very direct, playing every ball up to the box basically and fighting for these balls. It's difficult to get control over the game and to get out of the game in how you want to play basically. So. At the end of the day, I think it's a fair result. I think if you look at the team with the players, everybody worked very hard. Showed a lot of energy, and if you look at the other result as well, then it's a good point. And for us, towards the end of the season, it's important that every game that you play, you get something out of it. And of course, everybody wants to have 3. That's what we wanted to have as well. But it's not easy. And every team, they've got their qualities in the squad. And today, I think, is a good point.
It was our first game for a week because of the called-off game at the weekend, and I think there were 6 changes in the starting 11 in total. I'm sure a couple for injuries. So Omar, Leandro weren't involved, but probably the big sort of surprise in the team sheet was Tom Holmes, 17-year-old lad who I know he's been around the first team squad in training. Maybe our fans aren't so aware, but he's kind of been pushing for that place. Yeah,
he's been training with us already. And we said like last season, this season as well. If there is any potential in the youth. Teams in the under-23s in the academy, then they're going to be training with the first team, and if they're doing very well, and then they're going to get their chance in the first team as well. And if the first team players are not bringing what they need to bring at times, and somebody else is doing that, then he's going to get the opportunity, because you want to look and you need to be solid. You need to be very direct and clinical sometimes in what you need to bring to the game. Tom did that today. Showed great energy, very brave in what he needed to do. He can play out as well, but he brings a lot with the physicality into the game as well, which is very important.
It's also a very big game for him to come into as well. There's quite potentially a lot of pressure on the game, but he seemed to handle it well. And playing up against a kind of seasoned championship striker in Adam Lafondra, wasn't afraid to play football but also do the basics very well as well.
Yeah, but when he's training, he's playing against good players as well from ourselves. And he's doing well against them as well. And of course, I know the atmosphere over here with the fans, the importance of the game, it's a bit different, but Tom's very down to earth. He knows what to do. You can coach him very well. He picks things up very quick, and he just has the quality and the character to do well, and that's, I think, what you need.